Hey everybody, Terry Brazil here from PerfectElectronicCigarette.com. If I said that too fast, that's PerfectElectronicCigarette.com. Today we are going to look at the blue electronic cigarette, and we're going to go over a couple hints and tips. I hear a lot of people complain about blue, how they don't put off a whole bunch of vapor, how they all around aren't the greatest electronic cigarette. Well, they're not the greatest, but they are an excellent budget electronic cigarette. If you're looking for something, you don't have a whole bunch of money to spend, blue electronic cigarette is a really good buy. First off, you get 25 cartridges. They say 15 cigarettes. I'd give them 8 to 10. Okay, I'll give them 8 to 10 cigarettes. After I used them more, I started realizing, and after I've used other electronic cigarettes more, I've learned a lot from that. So I can kind of tell that they're not quite as much as they're claiming, I guess, but they're still pretty good. Nonetheless, when you look at a blue cartridge here, you might be able to see down there the shiny stuff is tin foil. That's over a little plastic cup that holds your liquid. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, I can only get like 5 drags off it. Okay, well, why you're only getting 5 drags is because blue tells you to put the cartridge on. They don't tell you anything else. And what you're essentially doing is you're taking a round piece of tin foil and you're putting a little crack in it and you're trying to suck the juice through it. Okay, which is kind of impossible since you're sucking on it. The juice is tending to go towards your mouth versus towards the atomizer. This atomizer needs to get inside the batting where the juice is so you can go and get the full use of your cartridge. And the best way to do that is to slide it on, twist it a couple times, pull it off. Okay, see this right here? That is the foil that was on that cartridge. And usually it comes off a little easier than this. And that's the foil that's on that cartridge. What you do is you take this off and get rid of it. That is what is blocking you from getting in there to your juice. Okay, I don't know why blue uses that method when Lucy just has little caps they put on them. That's much better, little caps. I actually saved my last cherry cartridge to do this video. It's by far one of my favorite blue flavors. But you can see now that I went and actually taken that foil off, that you can get a fairly good amount of vapor out of a blue. You can actually get a fairly decent hit. If you're not a hardcore electronic cigarette user, or a hardcore smoker for that matter, period, the blue suffices perfectly fine. That is the biggest trick with the blue. Another thing that I really like to do, as you see, I actually go and take 2 or 3 puffs. The first one kind of primes the atomizer. It gets a little bit hot. The second one gets more. The third one gets more. But as far as that goes, if you want, you can go and try to block some of these little air holes. These 4 little holes around this band are actually the air that you breathe in. If you block those air holes, it kind of gets a little bit more suction. You drag slower, but to tell you the truth, it's more pain than it's worth. I think it's fine the way it is. If you'd like to go and learn how to go and refill a blue electronic cigarette, it is fairly obvious that you can just drip the stuff in there, but there is a little bit better way. We have another video on how to go and do that. In fact, we have other various how-to videos for a lot of the electronic cigarettes that we review. We have forums, we have affiliate programs, we got all kinds of fun stuff over at our site to the link up in one of these corners. So we'd love to have you stop by. Just go ahead and click on the link and come and visit us.